Hello, friends and family. Welcome to Creating This Home. Welcome. If you are new here, I am Kayla, a married mother with 5 children. That's right. I got 5 little people, y'all. However, today I am going to be tackling a get it all done. So you see that I'm first starting out with laundry, and I got to give props and thanks to God for being able to sit here in front of this massive pile of laundry. You all know I sing it like a canary. I do not mind doing laundry. I don't mind doing laundry at all. In fact, y'all can probably say it for me. It is my favorite chore. So I have about 4 loads of laundry in front of me, and all of this laundry, minus a small portion, is my laundry. So I really need to declutter and purge my drawers. However, that did not happen in this video. I saved it for another video that I'm going to be filming later on in 2024 in January. I'm going to be purging and decluttering all of my drawers as well as my closet, and I'm excited about it. Most of the stuff I feel like I wear. However, I haven't tackled my summer and spring stuff yet, so you know, who knows what's in there that I can get rid of. As far as my dresser and my closet, and you know, that's pretty much all I have that stores and houses my clothes. So I am just so thankful to be sitting in front of 4 loads of laundry. Lord, I thank you for blessing me with all of this laundry. I will not complain. I will not complain, because this is good blessings. These are good things to have clothes that are on my back that serve a purpose to keep me warm and to keep me clothed, and you know, to keep me looking well is also. So I'm thankful, Lord, for all of these clothes that you have blessed me with. And if you have clothes, you should be thanking God too. You know, he is always continuously sitting high and looking low, making sure that all of our needs are met. And if you are blessed enough to open your mouth and give God thanks, you know, because it could be a different way. It could be the other way around, where you don't have anything to put on your back. But the fact that we have something to put on our backs, Lord, I thank you. So I'm getting this laundry done, and not only am I sitting here feeling very grateful and thankful, like always, I am also just tapping into my morning devotion and reminiscing on what I read this morning and how I can apply that to my day, and how, you know, if you need any prayers here at Creating This Home, drop them down in the comment box. I do not mind praying for you all at all. I do not mind sending out prayers or sending up prayers for any of you. In fact, you know, it's my love language to give, and to give through acts of service. I am so thankful to be able to love on you all, even if it's through a prayer. You know, I don't mind, and I'm sure God doesn't mind as well. So I am almost finished with getting this laundry done, and then I'm going to proceed with putting my laundry away and also putting my sweaters away, and then we will tackle this room. So it is the next day, and I'm just going to start out with making my bed, and then I will continue on with getting everything else in the room done. However, I do want to talk about my pink room. I do understand that pink is not everyone's cup of tea, but it's mine, and that's all that matters. But a little backstory about how my room came to be pink the way that it is. So when my husband and I purchased this home, the Bay Area wall was already that color pink, and I was so ecstatic, so excited, because everything else that I own right now as far as the room was already pink. So we already had the pink rug, and we already had the pink blankets and the pillows. So I was just thrilled that we didn't have to paint, and that it was just befitting and absolutely perfect for me. And as far as my husband, he is one of those men that as long as he has a comfortable bed and a TV to watch, he is all right. And if you don't notice, or if you have noticed, there is a common theme throughout my house where there's just pops of color with red or green or gold. And even in my children's room, I allow them to pick the colors that they would like for their rooms, and they have orange for the boys, or black, gray, and white for the boys, or sometimes it's blue, yellow, and red for the boys. Or for my girls have a whole teal wall in their room, and they have teal, purple, and pink in their room. And then for my oldest daughter, who has her own room, she has a teal wall as well, and she loves that. I mean, we love color in our family. We absolutely enjoy being in a house that is so vibrant and has that vibrant feel to it. So, you know, the pink room, that is the backstory, is that I just love pink, and it's my favorite color, and I just wanted it in my room. And by all means necessary, I incorporated the pink so that it wouldn't look too bad. I know some people, like I said, it's just not their cup of tea, but you know, it's mine, and that's all that matters. So I love my pink room. I love that it's got a color to it, and that it's not just plain. And for all the people that love neutral colors, you know, that's good too. I love those colors as well. I'm not against that. I'm not opposed to it. I just particularly like to decorate with colors, and that's just the way my family and I enjoy our furniture and enjoy our home, and we love that. So that's why I have a pink room, or that's how the pink room came about, is that the wall was already painted this color when we bought the house, and it was absolutely a joy for me, because I was just like in heaven. Yes, pink is my favorite color. I can decorate around this. And of course, I've added some things to this room since we've moved in, like the little coffee table, and as well as my desk and the chair. So having that and having it in the color pink just makes me happy. I wake up in this room happy every single day, like, oh, I cannot believe this is my room. And I know some people feel that way about an all white room or all black room, or, you know, all tan room, or whatever you may have in your room. So it's just, for me, I really love the color pink, and I just enjoy having a pink room. So I've moved on to cleaning this ottoman, or my coffee table. This is the table that I was referencing when I said that I incorporated a few new pieces. This is one of the new pieces that is recent to our room. And I love this table so much. I got it from Amazon, and it was not very expensive. So I love that as well. And I love the fact that it just stands out, and it's a conversation piece. And I love that about this room, is that the whole room is a conversation piece. When people walk in, they're not expecting pink. Not very many people come in, of course, but when we do have some people or we have guests and they come in and they sit down and we're just talking, it is just a conversation starter, and I love that. So now I'm cleaning my husband's dresser, and I'm gonna get his dresser all dusted and cleaned. I'm not doing a deep clean per se today. I'm just wiping areas down, and that was my goal. That was my intention, was just to get the surfaces of this room wiped down, get the bed made, get the clothes put away, things like that. So I'm very happy in the space that I'm in, especially having a pink space, which brings me so much joy. And do what brings you joy as well in your life. If you have a room that is just full of color and it brings you joy, that is amazing. If you have a room that you have specific design, if it's all silver or whatever, do what brings you joy. If you have a room that is filled with affirmations and posters and everything else, if that brings you joy, do you, baby. So now I'm just wiping down I wiped down my husband's mirror, and now I'm going to come back and wipe down my mirror as well. And after this, we will get the floor vacuumed and we will get some things done after that. So I have moved on to vacuuming the floors, and it feels so good to get these floors vacuumed because it's been a couple of days since I've been able to vacuum all of the floor in my room. So I am just feeling so grateful at this point that I have the equipment as far as a vacuum to vacuum the floor up, as well as, having the energy to get this room vacuumed. So I'm getting the room vacuumed, and of course I'm gonna vacuum my pink rug. And I understand this is quite a unique color to be in a room. Not everybody has an all pink room, or it's uncommon to have an all pink room. But y'all, I am just giving praise to God for the fact that, I have a room, I have a roof over my head, everything is well. My children are doing well. I'm doing well. And y'all gonna see, I'm gonna take a praise break here in a second and just be thankful and let loose and just feel good about, having clothes and having a room and having a roof over my head. And y'all, I had a praise break. Thank you, God. It feels good to have these things. And I came from a position where I didn't have all of this 10 years ago. Oh my goodness. My husband and I have worked extremely hard to get to where we are today. And so what you see today is certainly the fruits of hard work and labor. And of course, God, number one, God. So again, it just feels very good to get these floors vacuumed and to have a praise break while doing it. Y'all, I have moved on to wrapping a few gifts for my children. This is not all of the gifts for my children. Of course, I am hiding the gifts in my husband's closet. But I am going to put out these few under the Christmas tree. And what I got my big kids in this little haul is 2 teen devotional Bibles, as well as 2 keyboards, because my kids are very tech savvy. They are very techy. And I got them some keyboards that have RGB, and they wanted specific switches, and apparently the switches make different sounds or something like that. So I don't know. I just got them what was on their Christmas list. I also got my little girls some reborn baby dolls, as well as some watches. So I hope and pray they do not watch this video. Most likely they will not watch the video unless I tell them, hey, I said your name, or hey, this is going on in this video. Then they will sit down, because they're kids. They don't want to sit down and watch a cleaning video. They want to be up playing and doing things that normal kids do. But y'all, let me just tell you something. This wrapping job was horrible. It was horrendous. I need some help, some tips, tricks, some hacks to learn how to wrap better, because I am horrible at wrapping gifts. I am absolutely terrible at it. And it's just not my thing. It's not my gift. It's not my knack. I can't. It just doesn't go well for me. So y'all will see that I'm just struggling trying to wrap these gifts. But I end up getting the job done. So that's all that matters. That really is all that matters. So I'm going to get these gifts wrapped, and then we're going to get them put under the tree. And by the way, I was not allowed to touch the tree this year. My children decorated the tree from the top to the bottom all by themselves. And I'm proud of it. I'm proud of the tree. I'm proud of them. And I'm always just going to be proud of anything that they do for me. So I didn't have to do the tree this year, and it turned out good. It turned out good for 5 of them decorating one tree. It turned out really good. So I'm going to finish up with these presents, and then we will jump to cleaning my 5th bathroom.
Explain how much you really mean to me, but I feel a bit insane. Could you just take me seriously? I get jealous, I get down, running to the clubs trying to have fun, but I'm overzealous, it goes around. We should cut to the chase right about now. I think we should talk about it, diving deep, let it go, so you want it. Talk about it, gotta know that you want it. Talk about it, diving deep, let it go, so you want it. Talk about it, gotta know that you want it. Hate playing the game. If I let you in, I want you to stay, and I hope that I'm not wrong. Then you also feel what's going on. I get jealous, I get down, running to the clubs trying to have fun, but I'm overzealous, it goes around. We should cut to the chase right about now. I think we should talk about it, diving deep, let it go, so you want it. Talk about it, gotta know that you want it. Talk about it, diving deep, let it go, so you want it. Talk about it, gotta know that you want it. 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 Talk about it. Talk about it. I get jealous, I get down, running to the clubs trying to have fun, but I'm overzealous, it goes around. We should cut to the chase right about now. I think we should talk about it, diving deep, let it go, so you want it. Talk about it, gotta know that you want it. Talk about it, diving deep, let it go, so you want it. Talk about it, gotta know that you want it. 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 Gotta know that you want it.
Do y'all see what I mean when I say that I'm absolutely horrible at this? I am in like 15 different positions trying to get this thing or these gifts wrapped, and it's not something that I enjoy doing. Gift wrapping is not something I enjoy doing. I definitely enjoy giving the gifts. But wrapping the gifts, no bueno for me. I'm figuring out that, okay, I have to wrap this side around here. And then typically I let my husband do this because he is phenomenal at gift wrapping. He can make the best gifts ever. He wraps perfectly. And the only thing is that he wasn't home. And of course, you know, us women, we want the job done when we want the job done. So sometimes we jump in and try to get our hands a little bit greasy, and you know, it is what it is. The boxes turned out the way that they did, and it's no big deal. It really is no big deal. It is a big deal to me because I would have preferred to have my husband do it, but I let my patience get the best of me on this day. So the gifts got wrapped. They weren't pretty like his, but you know, they were not perfect like he can get them, but they got wrapped. And you know, the kids, they're gonna rip the paper off anyway. So that was my theory to this whole thing. It's just, okay, just get them wrapped, and they're gonna rip the paper off when Christmas comes, and they'll be excited for the gift inside versus the paper. They probably won't even take 2 seconds to look at this paper or how it's wrapped. They won't care. They'll just want what's inside of the gift wrap, and that's perfectly fine. I remember being young and being very meticulous about gift wrapping, and my mom could wrap gifts like nobody's business. She knew how to get these suckers wrapped, and she knew how to get it down to a science, like how to get the boxes to be absolutely perfect. And my husband is like that as well. So I just did not pick up on that ability. Apparently, I'm just doing the best that I can, and I'm getting them wrapped, y'all. It's just not perfect. It's just not perfect. And it's okay. It is okay. So now that I got all these gifts wrapped, like I promised, I will let you see the tree and the gifts under the tree. And again, this is not all the gifts that I got for my children. The rest of the gifts are in my husband's closet, and I am hiding them until Christmas because my youngest one will get into them. I know for a fact he will because he's already gotten into some. So I'm just going to clean up my area a little bit and then get these gifts under the tree. All right, as you can see, I am in my half bathroom. This is our only half bathroom in this house. This is our 5th bathroom. Yes, I have 5 to keep up with, but again, it's a blessing. So I am definitely just giving this bathroom a refresh. That's all it needed, was just to be vacuumed and to be wiped down. And so that's what I'm doing in here, is using some Clorox wipes. I'm also going to be using some Method toilet anti-bac cleaner, as well as some thieves cleaner in here. And not to jump on the bandwagon with the thieves cleaner or to believe in the hype or anything. To be quite honest, I prefer my Grove Collaborative over thieves cleaner. I feel like it does a better job to me than the thieves, but you know, I definitely just wanted to try it out. I tried it out. It's so for me. It's another cleaner. I do like that it's non-toxic, that it's not harsh to the environment, and that it is pet friendly. So I do like that about it. But you know, as far as like the hype about it, it is very, very, very expensive for one bottle, but that one bottle goes a long ways. But I do feel like my Grove multi-purpose surface concentrate does a better job than the thieves cleaner, so I'm gonna stick with that. I'm gonna finish using up the thieves cleaner here and there, but I am definitely not going to be making any promises to repurchase it after I use it all. So yeah, if you are in the market for any type of cleaning product, I do recommend Grove Collaborative because they are non-toxic. They are environment friendly as well as pet friendly. So you don't have to worry about your kids getting into it, or you know, if you don't have any children, you don't have to worry about your pets having allergy to it or anything like that. So I truly enjoy that. I really enjoy the multi-purpose surface cleaner from here's that thieves from Grove Collaborative, and I will continue to use my Grove products over a product that is crazy expensive and does the same thing. So I like it. I mean, it's okay, but I felt like I feel like Grove Collaborative to me does a better job than the thieves cleaner. So that is just my personal opinion. Please don't come after me. I'm just stating my own personal opinion, and who knows, I may grow to like it. But I'm replacing my soap dispenser in here with a Grove Collaborative one, and this is just beautiful, absolutely beautiful. I love it. I got it on the website when I purchased my order, and I'm going to be using some Mrs. Mayer's basil hand soap inside of it, and this stuff smells amazing. I love it, absolutely love it. So yeah, I'm just refreshing my bathroom, and after that I will give you an overall look at it.
No, not yet. Whoa. I'm afraid I'll end up nowhere. They keep saying I'll be fine, but how you know that I'll be there when it feels like I'm lying every time someone asks how it goes, and I save the details that actually mean something. Sun is shining, but the rain is welcome too. Friends are nearby, don't need another view. Time is not on my mind, but then it's you. Oh, I love it when the love comes around, and then I remember all things must pass. But I'm not gonna wake up. I'm not ready, let me have another day. Don't wake up. Keep it steady, cause I'm happy, I'm not gonna wake up. No, not yet. Whoa.
Thank you all so much for all of your love and support. Thank you for watching this video until the end. Make sure you give it a big thumbs up, as well as hit that notification bell so that you do not miss every time and each time I upload. Also, hit that subscribe button if you want to become a part of the Creating This Home family. We will gladly accept you and welcome you here. You are always going to be loved on in this community. Thank you all so much for your time, and I truly appreciate it. And Merry Christmas to all of you, and have a happy, happy New Year.
I won't make it easy for you now.